Democrats. Cocksure Virginia Democrat slams media for reporting her public pornographic performances. Susanna Gibson and her husband earned money performing sexual acts under the moniker Hot Wife Experience. Susanna Gibson, Democratic candidate for Virginia House. Joseph Simonson. September 12, 2023. A Virginia Democrat on Monday slammed national media outlets for reporting that she and her husband performed sex acts for money on a pornographic website. Susanna Gibson, whose fate in November's elections could determine which party controls the Virginia House of Delegates, moonlighted as an adult performer on CHATURBATE.com, The Washington Post and the Associated Press reported Monday. Gibson and her husband performed under the username Hot Wife Experience since at least May 2022, soliciting payments on publicly live-streamed videos so that users could watch me pee or engage in anal sex. Susanna Gibson, Democratic candidate for Virginia House. Although the majority of Gibson's sex shows were public, the 40-year-old nurse practitioner claims that outlets sharing her X-rated recordings are committing a sex crime. In a statement to the New York Times, Gibson's lawyer stated that he and his client are working closely with the FBI and local prosecutors to bring the wrongdoers to justice. Gibson indicated that she will continue campaigning for the seat, telling the Times that the revelation of her pornographic past won't intimidate me and it won't silence me. Republicans hold a narrow majority in the House of Delegates. Gibson's district, which includes parts of Richmond and its suburbs, is represented by a Democrat. Governor Glenn Youngkin, R., has raised more than $12 million for state Republican candidates in the race thus far. The provenance of the opposition research document that contains screenshots of Gibson's performances, as well as links to recordings on third-party websites, is unknown. The Washington Free Beacon received the document from an individual with no connection to Virginia politics or any official affiliate of the Republican Party. Gibson continued performing on CHATURBATE, a portmanteau of chat and masturbate, according to the website, through at least September of last year, 1 month after she announced her campaign for the Virginia House of Delegates. It is unclear how much money Gibson, who in May received the family-friendly seal of approval from the left-wing family-friendly Virginia, earned as an adult performer. Susanna Gibson, Democratic candidate for Virginia House. To solicit more tips from viewers, Gibson would cite on several occasions the good cause for which she was raising money. CHATURBATE users may tip performers with tokens, which cost $0.10 to purchase. Half of all token proceeds are given to the performer. Gibson's campaign did not immediately respond to a request for comment about whether any money she raised on CHATURBATE was used for her campaign. CHATURBATE users may tip performers to see them perform specific sexual acts. During one session on September 4, 2022, Gibson said she would let her husband fuck me in the ass doggy style in a private room if someone wants to pay. Yeah, you can watch me pee. Let me block a few people and then y'all can watch me pee if you tip me and some tokens. Again, I'm raising money for a good cause, she said during another CHATURBATE session the following day. Susanna Gibson, Democratic candidate for Virginia House. In another CHATURBATE session, Gibson said she and her husband are ethically non-monogamous. On the evening of September 5, 2022, she said she already had sex with 2 other men. I would just say I love men and I love sex and he comes in here, so I fucked the guy that I had been fucking and we are still friends, Gibson said. He is ethically non-monogamous and married. And then I have a friend who I would say he is a friend. He would like to be more. He is sexy as fuck. Susanna Gibson, Democratic candidate for Virginia House. Gibson is the latest female Democrat to garner attention for her sexual exploits. Former California Representative Katie Hill, D., resigned from Congress in 2019 after sexually explicit photos surfaced that confirmed Hill and her ex-husband had been engaged in a throuple with one of Hill's female staffers. Pennsylvania Democrat Alexandra Hunt, during an unsuccessful congressional bid in 2022, spoke openly about her time working as a stripper and presence on OnlyFans. Published under 2023 Associated Press, Democrats, Katie Hill, Sex, Virginia, Virginia election, Washington Post. Democrats. From around the web.